Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. I am a grown man. I have $200. I'm off of work, and inside, across from where we're at, is a lot of toys. So we're going to have fun today. $200 I'm going to spend, hopefully no more than that, on toys. And you know the deal if you watch my toy videos. We go into the Kane County world's largest toy show. I'll show you what I think is interesting, and we'll go back to the fun house and I'll show you what I bought. Hoo-ha, let's have a good time. Welcome back to the Fun House, that toy show. It's always a great time. As you can see, I have too much stuff, so I'm very selective in what I want to buy because I really don't have the room. And right now in life, I don't have a lot of throwaway cash. It's interesting because all these toys we buy, we're only kind of caretaking them for a while. These plastic items of junk are going to outlive us, so we only own them for a small portion of their existence here on the earth. And then another owner, then another owner. And as we see at the toy show, you're like, oh, I saw that item. This guy owned it over there, and wheeling and dealing stuff. But the reason why I passed Battling Tops came out in 1968 and reproduced all through the 70s. A classic game, one of my favorite games. Is I already own it. This is one that I already own. You saw Battling Tops in the video. For those of you unfamiliar, what you do is you have a top, 2 players. I'm just showing you I'm all alone here, but usually 2 or 3 or even 4 players. You spin it, and then the other players simultaneously at the same time would pull theirs too, and then they battle. It's very simple concept, but it is the most fun. And then, yeah, so this one went down first. Here's your winner. Your winner is Super Sam. He defeated Smarty Smitty, and it's just hours of fun. But let's get on to things I bought at the toy show. All right, I told you I'm at Keanu Reeves, didn't I? two videos ago, you'll hear that story. You'll hear that story over and over throughout my whole career, because meeting a big star like Keanu Reeves was pretty cool. Anyway, before I get to the toys at the toy show, let's get all caught up here on Brian's Funhouse, so I don't have to make a whole bunch of videos. I'll just make one video, and I'll be all caught up in the toys. Way back a few videos ago, last month, September, I went to Riot Fest, and NoFX played their last Chicago show. They just played their last two in California. And this is a pin set I bought of the melodic punk band from California, NoFX. Got this at a flea market for just a few bucks, so I was happy to get it. Of course, Detroit Red Wings now own them, but Patrick Kane, great Blackhawk player, bobblehead. These are kind of cool. Hey, you can hang out with Keanu Reeves. Did I tell you I met Keanu Reeves? What else do we got? Oh yeah, this on Marketplace. Don't do a lot of selling or purchasing because people are really flaky and it's hard to like nail down a time to sell something or pick something up. People are just weird. All people watching. Let's just not be so weird. Let's be normal. This is Styx, 95.5, 95.5. WMET was a big thing in Chicago, late 70s, early 80s. I have a great poster that I'll show you here, interlay. What they did was each night play a concert from band. Look at the lineup of these bands. Are you kidding me? Rock radio would never do this nowadays because they want to play the same 20 to 40 songs over and over because we need to hear Hotel California again. Come on. I wish they would play deep cuts. This is a toy video, sorry. But for $5 I got this. It's a Styx pass. You would put it on yourself for the World Tour 1981, the Paradise Theater when they played Rosemont Horizon, March 19th, 20th, and 21st of 1981. I put that in my rock area over there. What else did I also get? I also got a bobblehead of Connor Bedard, the Blackhawk star, the new Patrick Kane, you might say. However, he does not have a lot of good talent around him to work with, so the poor kid is, he's only 19 years old, and he was like the rookie of the year, his first year last year, and it was just, or last season, and it's just been crazy. So, is that all caught up? I believe so. Let's get on to what I bought at the toy show. First thing I bought, I needed to get a new controller for my PS2, PlayStation 2. I want to eventually get a new system. I think they're on PlayStation 5. But yeah, PS2, so now I can play all my cool PlayStation games. Show you an example of a PlayStation game there. First item I bought at the Kane County Chicago Toy Show. This was for $5 from Whirly Toys, 1974. So Mobil and Exxon had a whole campaign, put a tiger in your tank, and this was a salt and pepper shaker that you could get probably for free or if you filled up a certain amount. But I have a few other Exxon put a tiger in your tank. I have like a pitcher set and a cup set or something like that, so I can put it with. I like the collect tiger stuff because they're my favorite animal. What else did I get? Like I said in the video intro, I was looking for a Orange Snake Yoda complete. For $60, I found this. I should have asked $50 because he does have a little bit of paint wear on his hand there. But overall, it's kind of cool. So when he's like half-size plastic thing. So I can never tell if it's actually showing up in focus or not, so bear with me. But yeah, complete Yoda. I don't have every Star Wars vintage toys, but the ones that I liked from Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, I have all the ones that I kind of want. Some are complete, some aren't. A cheap little item to go in the bottom of my Star Wars shelf, because I have the Scout Rider dude on the speeder bike. These are from like 1995, so they're not really worth anything at all. I got it for $10. Usually, you're paying that for shipping pretty much on eBay. This is the Princess Leia one, so I could put her next to the other one I got. I got two Lucy figures. Lucy Doocies. This is the AT-AT Commander, I believe. I have a bunch of stuff over there that I can fit him in with. Loose figure. And then I have Bib Fortuna. Not complete, obviously, but I have a Jawa set that I have a bendable one, so I'll replace him with the bendable, so it's more authentic. I also got, this woman had a lot of these for like $10. What do they call it? Window clings, stained glass things. You really can't see it. It doesn't really look well unless you're up against like a white. But it's Jason Friday the 13th. Like I said, I don't like a lot of horror movies, but I will enjoy a little bit of Jason Friday the 13th because it's classic. Maybe I put this white thing, but I don't know. It's cool looking, trust me, and I'll put it up because Halloween's really soon. For $2 each. Remember when these were a big thing? $2 each. It's got a whole bunch of 80s Playboys and from the 70s as well. So you get them for the ads. This is 1983 August, starring Sybil Danning on the cover there, and she was in a bunch of B movies, Scream Queen type movies, a bunch of science fiction type movies as well. It's got a good article about pro football, and of course, you know, the ads are always really classic, and people always laugh like, sure, but the ads are really, really cool. This one's got Miss Goldie Hawn on it. I only bought 2 of them. I got rid of a lot of Playboys a while ago, so I do not want to start collecting them at all. But if they're interesting, I'll pick them up for $2. She's like 78 years old right now. That's time flies. But gotta be careful here with what I'm showing. But there's a lot of cool like VHS ads and of course drink ads and stuff. But look at this. Look at this movie ad for Johnny Dangerously. This is from 1985, January 85. So great times, but yeah, Johnny Dangerously. What a horrible movie that was. Joe Piscopo, great on Saturday Night Live and just the film career. Didn't make it so great. Another thing I got at the toy show, and let me put these to the side right now so I can show what I got at the show, is I got these plastic cases, because I'm kind of like, when I hang stuff, I want them to be protected, and plus I'm here, you know, you never know if your house is going to flood or whatever. You want stuff to be protective. I guess if the house floods, you're screwed anyway. But anyway, I got these protective cases. I got 4 of them. The reason why I got 4 of them is I just recently ordered from Super 7, who's doing some good stuff, but I don't want to always buy, like I don't buy really any pops, and I don't want to get a lot of Super 7 reaction figures because I just, like I said, don't have room. Being selective. But when these came out, I was like, oh, I mean, Conan the Barbarian, one of my favorite movies of all time. Of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Had to get the war paint. This one I ordered straight enough off of eBay. This is Thulsa Doom, which of course played by James Earl Jones. Oddly enough, I ordered this a day before he passed away. And then when it came out, I was like, I wonder if they're going to jack up prices on eBay. I wonder if I got a good price for it. But they didn't pack it well, so it's kind of bent. But anyway, I'm going to put these on the card. I also got war paint Conan. And Valeria war paint. Valeria, what kid didn't have the hots for her in that movie? Yeah, Conan the Barbarian, this classic movie. I have a movie poster for Conan the Destroyer. And what year did Conan the Barbarian come out? 1982. Wow, great year for science fiction. Also bought this Rocky figure. This came out in, well, the figure came out in 2019 by Mego. But the movie Rocky came out in 1976. I remember going to see it with my parents. However, I had to see it in 1977. The reason I know that is because it was featured with You Light Up My Life, which is a movie pretty much about a song. They stretched that song, had an actress play the singer who was going to sing the song, and they stretched that thing out to a movie. And that came out in 77. So I remember seeing where the first movie was Rocky and the second of the 2 feature, I believe at the Lake Theater in Oak Park, Illinois, but the second feature was Rocky. And I just was hooked on it, and I would see Rocky 2, I'd see 3 with my friends from school, and just great. I think I'm going to take him out. I paid $20 for him. They go for like $30-ish on eBay to sell for. Paid $20. I think I'm going to take him out though because there's not a lot of room. I don't have room for this. Take him out and I'll display him with his little gloves and put him on the shelf behind me. The shelf behind me is kind of where I limit a lot of my toys. If I don't have room on the shelf, then I shouldn't purchase it. I'm trying to get a little shelf because then that keeps me from going crazy. I allow myself to go crazy with albums, but I can't allow myself to go crazy with everything because then I'll have a house full of junk. Last but not least, I believe this is last. I bought the Superstar cards for $15. It was a unopened box. I don't know how many cards would be in it. 36 packs. I think 10 cards per pack. But it's got Bryan Adams, stars from the 80s. So MC Hammer. I'm just gonna Kylie Minogue, George Michael. So I'm gonna. I have like rock cards from this kind of era. This is from 91, I believe. Yeah. I have the rock cards, which is from like the late 80s, early 90s. I'm going to open these up and just keep a few in a little scrapbook that I have, a little card book. And then the ones I don't want, just throw up on eBay or something. Throw up on eBay. Well, that is about it. Like I said, toy shows are always fun. I can't buy a lot of stuff because I don't have the room for it, but I hope you enjoyed heading to the world's largest toy show with me, and we'll be back there in April of 2025. But yeah, thanks for watching.